From now on, my team and I will wear yellow stars. We will wear this star until you condemn the atrocities of Hamas and demand the immediate release of our hostages. Never again is now.
That is the Israeli UN ambassador who, they all put them on there. They put the yellow patch. That's what they were. The history behind it, where they were. During Nazism and caliphates during the Middle Ages and all of that. Good heavens. So that sends a strong message. Welcome back to the program. Dana Lash here with you. Always good to be with you. You can listen coast to coast. You can stream the radio program. You can watch the simulcast, channel 347 on DirecTV, as well as YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff. Yes, I'm dressed as Wednesday Addams today, if you're watching the simulcast. And we do have our werewolf here. Yeah, we do. Gotta give him which I'm going to, I think we're going to make him green and put like a Santa hat on him so he can be the Grinch for Christmas, because, it's really good animatronics. It's just really good. You can't even get this at the Costco anymore. You can't even get it at the Costco anymore. So, anyway, so this, that was a very good, I think that's it's a good reminder, and they're going to have to deal with it until they condemn this stuff. In the meantime, we've been talking about this ongoing spread of anti-Semitism across the nation at different college campuses. We were talking about University of Wisconsin-Madison, Cornell. What gets me is that University of Wisconsin at Madison, they had people standing outside of their Jewish center for students. It's all like their worship center, screaming "blank the Jews" through a megaphone, screaming "from the river to the sea, the fictional country that's Palestine that never existed in history will be free," all this other stuff. Now, apparently that's okay. But didn't they say, there are listeners that have made a really good point. This is Halloween, right? It's Halloween. People were told you can't even wear a sombrero for Halloween because you might make somebody feel unsafe. If you wear a sombrero, you can't dress up like an American Indian because you might offend somebody. You make them feel unsafe. You could offend them, make them feel bad. So no, you can't dress up as that. What are some of the other costumes you can't dress up as, Kane? You can't, no sombreros. You can't even eat tacos on Tuesday. What else?
No, you can't, like ninja outfits. Remember they got all upset at ninja outfits?
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
Yeah. You can't dress up as
over
a ninja.
Ninjas.
Yeah.
Hold up.
You're Asian appropriating.
Well, I know that there was a girl who was dressing in a kimono for prom because she thought it was gorgeous. And a lot of people got mad at her, and they went after her. Oh, yeah, ninja and samurai. Oh, you can't do that.
Nope, can't do
Everything is so stupid. But you can stand outside of a student center with a megaphone and scream about, blank the Jews, no good Jew like a dead Jew is what they were screaming.
Apparently that's okay.
And apparently there's video of it that exists too. But hey, that's they allow that. That's, that you can do.
But no sombrero for you.
Yeah, you can't wear a sombrero. You can't do any of that. By the way, so University of Wisconsin at Madison, where they have people outside the Jewish center, they're screaming all these invectives and all this blood libel. That was okay. But back in 2021, they removed a rock because they said it was racist. Yeah. I am looking at the office of the chancellor, and they have a piece up there. It's on the University of Wisconsin at Madison, their website. What a rock has to do with racism. They said that they removed this 42-ton rock, known as the Chamberlain Rock, from their main campus. They said that it's a rock, by the way. They said that they talked to people from the geology department and all these other things about the rock. And they said that some people said that the rock was the symbol of anti-blackness. I'm sorry, what? It's a rock. Are you what? What? They don't actually tell you what the hell the rock is. They have Oh my gosh, this is like oh my gosh, this is like a 4,000 word piece on this dumbass rock. I'm not kidding you.
So they buried
They
the
don't actually tell you why, because I know nothing about this rock. And they removed it back in, let's pull this up. They removed it. It's literally just a rock. People said that it was a symbol of racism. Why is it a symbol of racism? Well, they said that it's because it had a nickname at one point. What? Can anyone write a story where they just tell you what the hell's going on instead of just, giving you all this stupid stuff? They said it's the Chamberlain rock. And let's see if the AP can do it right. Let's see if the AP can get it. If their stupid page will load. Maybe not. But they said that it was apparently a symbol of racism somehow. And that it's a 42-ton rock. It occupied a very blah, blah, blah. Here's a photo, blah, blah. Oh, can you just tell me that not even their morons at their paper can do it? Apparently, they said that the Black Students Union said the rock was offensive and harmful. Why? Why? Oh, it had a nickname. It had a racial slur as a nickname at one point. I had to actually Google an old image of an old newspaper to get the story because none of these people educated at these universities have been taught how to write an actual damn news story. So it had a racial slur as a nickname. So why don't you just rename it?
Right.
Who cares? It's a rock.
So where'd they move it?
Hell if I know.
So it's going to be racist wherever it's moved to?
It's going to go spread. I don't know if I've ever seen anything so dumb in my whole life. They literally got in a giant work crew and they got this massive sling to get the rock in the sling, a pre-Cambrian era glacial erratic, whatever the hell that is. It's a rock. And they removed it. And then they had to do a whole big thing because they said they had to have their historical society sign off because it was located within 50 feet of a Native American burial site. Oh my gosh. It is a rock. They got a giant flatbed and they literally, it was just because of a slur for the nickname. $50,000 it cost to move the rock. You could just rename it. You could have just done that, but I don't know, Kane. Anyway, my whole point of bringing this up is that at University of Wisconsin-Madison, they spent $50,000 to remove a rock because the rock was racist. But it's totally fine to stand outside of the Jewish Student Center and scream blood libel through a megaphone. I'm confused here, Kane.
Yeah, me too.
So, again, the rock was racist. Not like The Rock, the actor, but like an actual what did they say? It was a Precambrian geological erratic, whatever the hell that is. That's racist. The physical thing, the rock, actual pebble, the large pebble, boulder. But standing outside again, the Jewish Student Center yelling blood libel through a megaphone is okay. Okay. So that's okay. And that's not just the only, you have University of Michigan, Cornell, where they had to literally lock students in the library. That's crazy. All of this stuff, so bad. They've spent, we've have sheltered and indoctrinated kids at these educational institutions. That is what has happened. I think they need to lose their accreditation and all of that. My friend Carol Markowitz made a great point because she says, remember how they did the cancel, the left was going, oh my gosh, you're engaging in cancel culture. You're trying to cancel the students that are screaming blood libel. Well, there's a difference between speech, and there's literally a difference between that and agreeing with a terrorist group that wants to kill us all and start with just the Jewish people.